Alright. I had my eyes on that trash bin when we were last time with the old man. Now let's see if there's anything there. See if I can find any clues over here. Clues or evidence that will lead us to murder. Ah! Oh, there you go. Maya found something. She found a clue that will lead us to murder. What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered they're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
I cannot say that I'm all that excited for Pink Princess all that much nowadays, honestly. Oh.
See? That's why I didn't want to tell you.
It's alright. Let's check some other stuff. Let's check this.
Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them?
Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right?
Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you?
Oh, you know what they say. You shouldn't have seen the one that got away.
Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker. And we did see him.
Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Well, I guess that or she's trying to, I don't know, make an analogy over here. I don't know. Let's take the kotatsu with us. Everything is cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. That could be. That is good thinking. That is good thinking indeed. What about the kitchen over here?
It doesn't look like he used this kitchen much.
Yeah, right.
I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie.
What, you thought he was telling the... What, you thought he was telling the truth? You never know. He may be a criminal, but maybe he still had dreams of opening his pasta restaurant shop. Of a majig. I guess that's pretty much it. We already talked to the parrot.
Maybe you should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. How shall they do something?
Okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I cannot take you.
Wait, now the bird's going to hate me. Everybody's gonna hate you in the end, Nick. It's just the way it is. Alright, well, I guess that's pretty much it. We've investigated everything, I think. We got everything that we need, hopefully, so... Let's go to Grossberg's office and see what he has to say. See if he can actually help us with this. Alright, let's go back to the entrance. Do the moves. I don't see Grossberg's office from here. What if we go back to the law offices and then see? Let's see if we can go to Grossberg.
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, nothing to waste. Let's get going.
Alright, well, anything else that you can tell? I don't know, let's ask you a couple of things. What do you think we should do? What do you think we should do now, Maya? Maya?
You know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work.
Oh, gee, thanks. Well, had any good ideas?
This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We better find out as much as we can about the murder before tomorrow.
Something that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth. And it won't let go. Alright, well, let's see. Now can we move to Grossberg's? Yes, we can. Alright. Wait, what? I thought that Grossberg would come back here so that maybe he can assist us with, solving this crime. What a liar. He told us that he would assist us. Now we're gonna find him, at all. Yeah, okay. In that case, go to the detention center. Can we tell you anything over here? Can we talk about some stuff here, Edgeworth? Apparently not. Huh. Well, we've pretty much been everywhere by now. Or actually, hold on. Let's see if something else happened at the Criminal Affairs. Apparently not. And we cannot go to the record room, like, at all. So, we're definitely gonna have to do something. And it does seem that the only thing we can do is talk to Edgeworth over here. I guess. When in doubt, see if we can present him something. Like, for example... Oh, he got this. Let's see what he has to say about this, about the revenge letter. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant? He got declared guilty or something? Maybe. Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter. Then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. 2 men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says, this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DO6 incident. Wait, that old man. Do you remember something now, Edgeworth? Do you happen to believe that the old man is who I think it is?
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Well, I don't know. Just ask Boo Boo about it. See if we are right. But that is what I'm starting to believe as well, yeah.
Yogi? Yogi the bear?
The suspect in the DO6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Okay, well, can you tell us about Yogi? Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I cannot breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout! We'll just use more oxygen! And that's all I remember. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
It is indeed a good question. I mean, he was declared innocent after all. So technically, he shouldn't be having any revenge on anyone, like, at all. despite him escaping jail, his life still must have ended in a lot of misery. One I would assume. The DL6 incident case we found at the criminal affairs tells us that his fiancée committed suicide as well during that time period. That, and combined with what happened in that incident, must have truly affected him emotionally. Maybe in his eyes, it would have been better if he ended in jail instead. Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. I guess it is time for you to tell us, Edgeworth. You did mention this nightmare of yours. Can you tell us in detail? For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing, in the dark.
Help! I cannot breathe!
Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier!
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen!
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe! You're using up my air!
What?
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! What? What are you? Stop breathing my air!
No, father! He's attacking father!
And then I see the pistol, lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court, or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol.
Get away! Get away from my father!
And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of the L6. I shot my father. This is bad.
What are you going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I'm not convinced. I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe...
There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about the DL6.
Are you talking about Grossberg now? Well, let's see. Let's see if we can find Grossberg finally. December 26, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg! Nice seeing you again, Grossberg. Did you have enough time to hide the goods? Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding! I cannot believe you're not!
My boy. Just calm down and tell me what's happened. Okay, well, first of all, Maya is not a boy, she's a girl. You should... you can tell, right?
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
I see. So Edgeworth dreamed he shot his own father?
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder...
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Mr. Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No. I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Okay, well, can you tell us about Gregory? What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. von Karma's techniques. Oh, that's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yani Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? Why would he do that? That Edward's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Huh. Well... Is there anything else? Can we show you the letter as well? See what you have to say about this? Oh! So this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should he matter?
Good question. I mean, we can all talk about the possibility of him wanting revenge on Edgeworth, which would have high chances of it being real. But what about Robert Hammond? The one that got him free? I mean, whatever motive Robert had for defending his clients, in this situation, it would be weird to have revenge on him too. Actually, my dear, it's quite different. Who are you calling dear? He wanted an innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Is that so? Do you remember something? Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Could be Manfred's. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. I mean, there will be no reason for Yanni Yogi to write a murder plan and have it be addressed to himself. And why would Edgeworth write a murder plan for Robert Hammond? And adding to that a way for him to be sent in jail in the process. I mean, if he believed he killed his father, then he really wouldn't have any sort of vendetta on Robert Hammond, like at all, because of Yanni Yogi. There would be no reason for Edgeworth to come up with this convoluted plan to have one person dead, just so that he would be sent to jail, when he could have just, you know, confessed to the police and ended there. Why the convoluted plan? The only one left would be Hanfred. And you yourself are saying that you may recognize this writing, so it may very well be that you're recognizing his writing given all your years as an attorney. Von Karma. But wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time, on court records, on court reports. I figured as much.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no.
But how could von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Was he involved in the DL6 incident as well? Yet I do know that von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. That can be a possibility, yeah. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court. and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What do you mean? What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Huh. I see. I mean, knowing Manfred, he would definitely have a grudge on Gregory because of that. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he has taken in his many years of prosecuting. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Huh.
Really? He doesn't take vacations?
And you're saying that it happened right after the DO6 incident?
Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
Yeah, strange ideas about vacations, Maya. What do you mean strange ideas? Europe is a fine place too. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? Indeed. Again, knowing him, he would try even harder to continue prosecuting. And it's not like he has taken any vacations before, like ever. Could it really be that he went on a vacation just because he was upset? Now I'm having my doubts.
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I don't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Huh. This sure is a doozy. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I cannot promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Oh, thank you, Grossberg. The police materials, You know what this means? It is time for us to go back to the criminal affairs, see if we can find, like, anything else about the DO6 incident. Let's see. Criminal affairs. And also see if we can find Gumshoe. Maybe he found Old Man by now.
Is there anyone here?
Everyone must be looking out for the old guy, Yogi. Oh, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like the detention is funding the payment for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, no. I'm gonna have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. von Karma is in there now, anyway. But, wait, what? You're saying that Manfred isn't there? He can go in as long as he's in there.
Von Karma?
Uh-oh. This cannot be good. Yes. He just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry!
Alright, well, let's see. What are you doing in the records room, Manfred? December 26th. Dusty as all.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Huh. Actually, hold on a second. Is this? Let's examine this. This is open.
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases. Evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick! The file for DS6! It's completely empty!
What? Ugh. Just as I thought. That snake of a man. What are you doing in here?
Nick!
Hello there, Manfred.
Von Karma!
You. Me? How do you know my name?
Huh?
What? How does she know his name? You do remember her, right, Manfred? Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? You're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. Oh. Haha. Nice one, Manfred. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Very nice, Manfred, very nice. Okay, well, can we talk to you about some stuff over here? You're not getting out of here without talking to us.
Mr. Edgeworth was your student, right?
A romanticist who could never shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate. Mr. von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record, right? So you did. But what I don't get is... why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? And the son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. I see. Well, any thoughts about tomorrow's trial, Mr. Manfred? Tomorrow will be the last day of his trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You thought that we wouldn't dig this deep into it, Manfred? We know that this whole case with the old man is connected to the DL6 incident. Oh, by the way, I'm curious, what is it that you're carrying right there? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, Then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. Alright. So Von Karma is going to bring up the DL6 in court tomorrow. Alright, well... I guess, given the fact that we've wasted every bit of dialogue in the talk section, I guess that means we're gonna have to present him something, eh? Because we're not progressing through this. We have to do something over here, otherwise... Actually, let me just see. If I move back and nothing will happen... Yeah, that means that we're gonna have to do something in the records room. Alright, sorry about leaving the records room there for a second. I was just testing some stuff. Alright, well, in that case... God, do I really want to present this letter to him? Something tells me that we're definitely gonna have to do that, don't we? Alright, well, let me present you this. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. It is like what you said. We did our research, Mr. Von Karma. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you know who we are referring to.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick, what is that thing?
Stun gun. For self-defense, usually. Great, now we have yet another moment of life or death when we confront the potential killer. This must be a new record for defense attorneys. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. Sheesh. 600,000. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No!
No!
What are you?
Nick, run! Ah!
Oh God! Maya! Maya! Out of my way!